AstroNerdBoy here. It be time to play Windrose.
Land ho!
Yeah, that's what he said. So, I don't think I could do that. Anyway, it is time for Windrose, like I was saying. This is demo version. Remember when games had demos? It was so amazing. You could try out the game, all the other fun stuff. But anyway, I have been playing, as you see, I've got a test character over here. Ah, there's where the music is. I was wondering what happened to it. We be not going to play my test character, though. But I did play a while to get used to the game, and then, I mean, this game is very addictive. So we're going to do a create new. Now, this has the normal blah, 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 you know, characters, stuff. We have some presets. Let's see. Yeah, we'll make a bald guy this time. Yeah, less concerned about that. Oh wait, I could have done there. Yeah, he's got tattoos. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, we're not gonna be in makeup. We'll call Scarface here AstroNerdBoy. Okay. Level 1, select. Okay. Now we'll play. We need to create, well, back. Interesting. So I could do my test. I want to test a theory, though. I think the lands are procedurally generated. We're going to do easy. Is a demo right now. What is? Because even on easy, it can be quite difficult. But I am the Mary Sue, and like I said, we're just doing this to be whatever. To be fun. We're still learning. We will call this Astro World. I think you can change these settings at any time.
That be true, my matey.
Yep, we're gonna get some treasure. Decorations increase your base's comfort. We're gonna talk about all this stuff. The years in the 18th century, seas tremble with the roar of cannons and turn red from blood. Edward, is it Teach? Blackbeard proclaims himself the king of the pirates in the West Indies. You know, when I played pirates, I always liked going after him because I think he had the best ship that you could get. Rumors are spreading that he struck a bargain with the devil himself and commands the dead. After crushing the British fleet, Teach turns his forces toward Tortuga, the last bastion of freedom and independence in the Caribbean. Not looking for trouble with a couple of other poor souls in tow, you try to slip past your ship through the blockade ring. But a few days later, you'll wake up in your cabin and you'll realize you are under attack. You wake up on the cabin floor to the clash of sabers. Your head is pounding, your vision swims. Continue. Check the back of your head. There's a big lump back there, y'all. Okay, that by the way is intended, but I do have the game stats up here. While we're testing to see what kind of FPS. I have a 3080. I wish I had an upgrade to a 5090 when I had a chance. Now then, it's like $11,000 to get my gaming deal. All right, so press 1 to draw out your cyber. So I'm gonna look and see. Okay, ooh, this is what we had before. 100 attack, 250 slash. It's an S tier weapon. It's pretty good. Relies on this stat, which is agility. Increases posture points by 1. Attacks consume 20 less stamina. Ooh, what do we have? Privateer's hat. Okay. So this is like set stuff. Interesting. Now I did not see these things before. So after playing the game for a while, that's why I need to look for this stuff. So you know, he's got a whole set here, so it gives him some bonus damage, bonuses and stuff, and we will go through. This is a gold pendant on your person. Everything else is nothing. So there is nothing to loot at this point in time. This is kind of a bummer. I was like, ooh, boots. No, can't loot it. But you can. Yeah. So this is not my cabin. It's like the forward. Well, there's a bunch of whatevers. Who knows what I'm doing in here? Talk to Dr. Galen. Cotton. I thought you died in the first broadside. Skip the details, Doc. How bad is it? Blackbeard's pirates are boarding us. They are everywhere. Half the crew's dead, but some are still fighting. Go help the others. Perhaps you may yet turn the tide. You believe. The hard fight lies ahead. Your vision is still swimming, but after the concussion, drink some coffee to rouse yourself. So it suddenly gives you coffee. So we go into the inventory and we look. Coffee. It's an epic food. So this is one of the neat little things. Even though this is technically a survival game, at least at this point in time, the survival elements are light. Food and drink are designed to give you bonuses. So increases all food items increase your maximum health. And then, like I said, it says that this lasts for 30 minutes. And it gives you plus 20 to endurance. So endurance is your stamina. So we will drink it. My max hit points went up, and you see I got 20 stamina here and over here and down here at the bottom left. I can't show it, but the bottom left. Actually, hold on a second. Okay, just move my avatar. So at the bottom left down there, you see there's the far left one is a potion, and then there's 2 food slots. And then that next icon is for when you're on your own ship, which I guess it's a tutorial, they don't count it, or when you're in a camp that you own. So, break down the barricade to clear the way. Well, that would be here. All right, keep moving. Left mouse button. All right. Okay, so now I got T for the target lock. Ooh, he's tough. Alright. I got no bandages, so I can't heal myself up. Not that it matters. Health is in the top left. So. Okay. There's nothing to loot here. So This time it wants me to block for sure. Okay. All right. Arr, shiver me timbers.
On guard.
Those are some ancient pirates. Sid Meier's, not the 90s one. I think that's from the 80s one. I found an artifact. It was really on the ship. Anchor down my throat. Something's not right with this thing. Captain, he'll handle it.
Off my ship, you dogs. That's me talking right there. Arr.
And I'm kicking some booty.
Arr.
What's this? I pick up the thingy and I get shot.
On guard.
And some big stir. Spry, aren't you? Consider yourself deposed, Cap. Take the artifact from him, but the artifact is it's eating me. No! Devil take it, Captain Richards. Not with your bare hands, you idiots. Baka Jaro. Throw the bodies overboard, we're leaving. And that, as they say, is that. And now, healing potions restore health instantly. Blah, blah, blah. Upgrade your armor and weapons. So I found out about this game through Cage848. Thank you, Cage. You wake up on a deserted island. The waves have washed you ashore. Man, I should have brought in some wave noises. You remember this shot searing your chest. The bullet passed clean through you, yet there's no trace. The wound is healed as if it never existed. Yet your body, from your heart to your fingertips, is laced with patterns that shimmer with cold light. Touching them hurts. You need to figure out where you are, why you're still alive. All right, we are on the island, my friends. And I can't say. No, it is. It is definitely feels different. Okay. So it says we're hungry. All that means is if you look at the top left, my health bar is at half. So if I eat food, it will go up. On the right here, we got light a bonfire as a quest. New quest updates in the journal. For J, you can build a bonfire to switch into construction mode. We go to J. So I'm not sure that combat does experience points, but for sure doing the quest do. So you see it says grant 200 XP. So we've got libraries. So any lore things that you find will go in here. Challenges, these will start populating. There are boars and dodos on the island, so there will be challenges for both of those. I'm sure that as the game progresses, it'll get more collections. Don't remember what was in here. Of course, if you get a ship, you get that, and then the map. But right now, there's all these, whatever landmass I'm on, which is an island, there are all these little things that we need to explore. Discovery, key discoveries. So we know what this is somehow. We know what copper ore is, ingots, and rough hides. I don't know why we know this. And then there are all these other discoveries that we need to make on this island before we can go down to the other ones. So, and in adventure, okay, that's where we were just at. Character. So this is my inventory. So right now I've got a broken blade. So my lovely, awesome blade is now a C tier blade. Better than nothing. I've got a worn out pistol with one shot, I believe. Yeah, I've got one bullet. One copper bullet. And no more gunpowder either. So there's that. Under curios, I still have this, although I don't think it said broken before. What did it? Maybe it did. But this is the heirloom that we have. Progression, so when we level up, we'll get stat points to put into here, and then talents, you know, it's like a skill tree, blah, blah, blah. So I'm not worried about doing any, this is a demo, so I'm not really worried about trying to do a, like a min-max kind of thing. This is just having fun. Okay, so I'm gonna pick up stones. Now this shipwreck stuff here, we can pick up logs. When we get some tools, we will do whatever. So I will bust these things up. And come here, crab. Aha! Crab meat for dinner, breakfast, whatever. So, the game looks great. Oops. Oh well. I didn't have Nelson queued up. Otherwise, Nelson would have laughed at me. Okay. So, thing is, where do I want to start building? I mean, this... I mean, you might as well, right? Start at the beginning. By the way, that little green circle that comes up, that's a stamina bar. So it recovers fairly quickly. Okay, ooh, there's a clay pit right here. So, yeah, we're gonna just try to figure out where I want to build. I kind of like this. You got this nice little sandbar that's coming out. We'll tear that down. Okay, so build menu. Right now, the only thing I can build under this is everything else is, well, as I can build these things too. I don't know how. Everything else is down, so it's like, okay, so I only have one choice. 5 wood to build a bonfire. So it defaults up. I'm going to... You notice, I think this one has palm coconuts on it. We're going to plant it right here near the clay pit. Okay. Build a workbench to enter building mode. Then press right mouse button to collect the structure. Build a cooking fire. Press B to enter building mode and press right mouse button to press the structure. Ugh. So, by the way, we are in building mode right now. If you look down the bottom, if you click the center mouse button the way it's default keyed, if you don't like where you placed it, you can, you can destroy it, and you get all your resources back, at least at this time. So, and notice how it kind of, when you did it, it kind of cleared the ground a bit. I think it's kind of a nice touch. All right, let me get this rock back here. And actually, I want to clear fun out of here. For this demo, I'm probably not going to worry too much about building an elaborate house, but I may. I'm not that clever. It always seems like it gets dark, but there's clouds, and then it just gets so dark. It gets like twilight whenever sun goes under a cloud. But the sun is still rising. It's morning, so I kind of wish there were days when it wasn't cloudy at all. And then clouds be a thing, because it will rain and stuff in the game. But that makes it feel like it gets dark sooner than it probably actually does. So we need to build a workbench, and we can move this at any time. So for now, we'll just put it right here. Okay. because we had enough wood. And then we're going to do a right click. The cooking fire, it says not enough resources. What we need more wood. Well, easily done. Tag. Okay, that's shipwreck stuff. All right. Let's run around, pick up some more wood. I need it all. The shells are used to increase the comfort level. I don't know what else they're going to be used for. Believe it or not, I put 12 hours into the game. Steam says the demo is only like 4 to 6. And I didn't even hardly scratch it. But then that's just because this game is not just about, you know, just advancing the main quest. I mean, there's, you know, building your base. Come back here, crab. Ooh, think you can get away from me, crab? You're going in my belly. That is right. So, the default structure that you can build, and I don't remember when you can build it, but it uses plant fiber. Build a cooking fire. Wait a minute. I thought we did. Oh, that's right. We didn't have the resources. All right. Maui. It's real easy to get far away from your base of operation. So if I go back into building mode, you'll notice there are lines that go out. That is the limit where you can build from. So there's a lot of wasted space in here going into the water. I don't know though. I mean, we could build a house in the ocean and raise it up on stilts if you wanted to. For now, we're going to put you right here. All right, and now that it wants us to build a tent, I believe. Set up camp. Look in here real quick. Warmer now. Hunger and fatigue are catching up to me. I need the basics to survive: a cooking fire, workbench, and a tent. After that, I can rest and get some sleep. Except that, unfortunately, you cannot sleep in this game. I don't know if they're going to add that at some point in time. But right now, you cannot sleep in the game. I'm going to build you right there. And you can put it up kind of high if you wanted. You know what? I think fun. Nah. We'll leave it. Okay. Press E at the tent to set a revival point. That's all it does. So, I guess this is the entrance to my tent. Like I said, if I wanted not sure where we got the canvas from to do it, but you know, some things you just don't question. All right, kill a boar and attain its hide. Well. Actually, you know what? I don't like that set back there. Let's get all of our goop back. Ooh, there's a coconut. Get out of building mode so we can get the coconut. So inventory, and then we'll use it. If we have it in the hotkey, we can just press the number. All right, have seeds. All right, build. Okay. Well, default wants to do like this. I'm gonna try. Oh, there we go. I see. If you're further back, you can raise the roof. Probably doesn't make a lot of sense to have it that tall, but okay. These things right here are you can build them anywhere. So these are kind of like going to be like torches in terms of. I'm going to put one. Yeah, I don't really want to put one for that far out yet. Maybe we'll put one right here for now. They put out a lot of light though. They're amazing, but as long as you got wood on you, you can build them anytime. See what I mean? It just feels. Oh, it is going. Sun is setting. No smag. Better get my button here and get a 4. Pick up some more stuff as we go along. We'll need to build some storage. And then I want to build some tools as well. No, there's a dodo, but it doesn't want me to kill a dodo. So these dodos are pretty much mild, I would say. They'll give you bird meat and eggs, which is pretty cool. Ooh, I know what this is. This is like, there is no save in the game. I'm pretty sure this is, yes it is. There is something nasty. There's an undead down there and there's some treasure in there. You know what? I'm gonna mark. I'll just put like a torch on either side. There we go. You know what I mean? Nice light. Alright. Go around. Get drop in on him down there, but you see that little sparkly. There we go. That's a lore thing, something to pick up, but yeah, there's a level 3 undead down there. It'd be kind of a tough fight, but it can be done. Alright. I'm gonna get a boar. Like I said, getting all this fiber, plant fiber, is mainly to where we at? Yeah, I'm gonna because I'm just gonna construct some prefab houses at the start. I may on one of the other islands. I may just opt to. Has the sun gone down below? Okay, that is a tree. What do we got here? Oh, I'm just walking in circles. Isn't it? Okay. I was looking straight ahead and looked like some kind of a tunnel. So I was like, I don't remember that. There's another dodo. The higher level dodos, or if you go to the like some of the ruins, which I don't know if this is gonna be a ruin or if this is gonna be a that's the mine. I like that these maps are procedurally generated. I mean, they're what's inside is probably going to be the same. Maybe the layout of the mines itself is going to be the same, but let's find the mine entrance. We keep picking up logs. And what did I just? Oh, there was stone. So we're going to get a lot of stone. Let's put a little lamp here. And then we'll put one up here. There we go. That marks the entrance. Azure Dodo.
Azure Dodo.
Uh-oh. Hi, bird. So Some animals will like. All right, so yeah, it's nighttime. The undead are coming out. That includes the big hogs, not the big hogs, the giant crabs. I can't remember what they're called. Inventory. So logs can stack to 50. I think stone can stack to 50. But there are some things that, like, iron ore can only stack. Pickaxe, stone, required. There's a giant crab I was talking about. I still haven't seen a boar. There's another thing of dodos. Ooh, let's get the cayenne peppers. So if I go here, discoveries. So we've discovered, because we discovered peppers and we got crabs, so now there's a couple meals we can make. I haven't picked up any sweet potatoes, so I don't know why. Oh yeah, I did. Oh wait, no, I got coconut. I don't have sweet potatoes, so that seems to be, to me, a flaw. So, I got killed 20 dodos, and when I kill a boar, it'll give me a challenge for that too. Fortunately, it's not insanely dark. I have not adjusted my what's it? By the way, there is no pause in the game. That's something I don't really like. The game is, if you play Minecraft, the game is, you know, wherever you end is wherever you end, and that is where it saves. So it's basically in a constant save mode, I guess. But you can't, you know, spam your way out of a fight. Much like Minecraft, if you die, that's it. Ooh, there's a boar. It's a sow, but hey, it'll work. Now, I like this. See, it sensed me, it started running away. I like that aspect in the game. Now, you get too close, and she'll decide, you know what? See, so eventually she said, you know what? Screw you, bastard. Okay, so we killed her. We got... Okay, so we got some kind of quest. So we got the challenge. Ooh, we got to kill 40 of them. Okay, now we need to craft new boots. So, yeah, so everything I have is like, just like the lowest of the lowest trash. We need to head back anyway because... well, there's stuff to be done at camp. That's what we have to get back. Alright, you bastards. Ooh, there's a... Okay, I don't remember if this camp... I said its location is different because the map is procedurally generated. But... Did I tag the camp? Oh, I know what this is. Sorry. That's got that undead, that zombie thingy down below. I got to destroy the entrance. Kind of rather do that in daylight. It's not that zombies have They can exist in the day, but they mostly come out at night and mostly on the shore. Like that zombie will. Let's see what kind of inventory space we have. We are doing good. this is gonna be a hard fight. I'm gonna hit 3. Alright, so that gave me some more HP. Woohoo! I'm gonna have to build bandages. But I wanted extra hide. Yeah. So there's a lot of resources you can grab. Now that fight would have been if I wasn't playing on I'm a Mary Sue mode. Yeah, that would have been a lot harder. I saw Asmongold playing the server today a little bit, and yeah, he was amazed. He was getting his butt handed to him because you severely underestimated the difficulty in the game. Even on easy mode, initially I had troubles. All right, I'm not doing too bad on health. I was gonna say I don't know if I can survive another attack, but actually I think I could now. All right. Yeah, that's right. Mowing the grass with a broken saber. That's the way to go, y'all. Makes me stronger. I'm practicing, y'all. All right. Get out of here. Get out of here. What I don't like is that because you're doing this, it's not. See, it's not letting me. Maybe that one can't be cut. I was thinking it could. Maybe not. Yeah, that one's still there. So maybe it can't.
On guard.
A little late on that. All right. We look out over our island paradise. Okay. Go over here. And then, of course, we can build some. Let's craft some coarse fabric. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then let's craft some bandages from that. We'll take all. Inventory. Want these up where I can get them. Okay. Now then, we need to build. I want to build this. I didn't build. I didn't build this in my test run, but I do need to build. Let's go ahead and build this. Ooh, inventory is full. All right, so we'll leave it on the table. We need to build the B button. Pre-built structures. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Grief. Seriously. All right. So okay, so that's as far as you could go. I don't, well, okay, yeah, but I don't want it to be actually probably in the water. Part of me wants it to actually be back this way. Seriously. It does have stairs. We're gonna put it up kind of high. Let's build it there. All right. So now then we have a pre-built structure. No fuss, no muss. We just need to build some stairs real quick. And we'll do the doink that and doink like that, and then doink and doink. Okay. All right. So what I want to do, now I've got my prefab structure. Need some lights in here, y'all. And Bob's your uncle. Okay. And now then I think it wants us to build an armor station. Not enough resources. Oh, we need some coarse fabric, so. You know what? Let's move you. Oops. Aha. The weapons is on the ground, y'all. These stairs don't quite match up, but hey. I should have done the small ones. You know what? I'm seeing that I can actually reconstruct what they had. That's actually kind of cool. You can take the pre-existing structure or prefab prefab item and it's saying I can't do anymore, but that doesn't make sense. Okay, it's because, oh, I see, I was too close. This feels like it needs... I don't know, what do you think? I mean, I normally don't worry about rubbish like this, but I don't know that it matters, to be honest. I don't have a lot of pillar options at this time. Nah, I'm not gonna worry about it. It's gonna be one of those, yeah, it holds together, don't worry about it. Other things. Okay, so we took down the workbench. So we need to build it again here. We're gonna put it on the back wall. Okay. Now then, we're going to build armor and clothing, which I don't have enough because I needed coarse fabric. That's right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's just craft a lot. Oh, well. Fine. It's a bit more than I wanted to do, but hey. Okay. We'll put you right there. Okay. Okay. Got build mode, and now it wants me to craft. What does it want me to craft? New boots. Yes, it helps if you hit the right button, Mongolian Mongol. So we've got 2 rough hides, 2 of that. We'll craft some boots. We'll take them. Now then we will put yon boots on. So what we had was 90. These are 100. I don't know if there's a way to scrap clothing or not. But now we've got some okay boots. So what does it want us to do now? mine copper in the nearby cave. So I can't build the weapons bench yet. What else can I build? Ooh, we do want some storage though. Now the one nice thing about storage is anywhere in your bonfire area that you put the storage, I'm gonna get my flimsy weapon. Flimsy weapons. All right, let's put you there. Let's put you there. All right, let's build some. Actually, you know what? Oh, not enough resources. What? I'm out of wood already? Good gravy. Ooh, talking about here. There's plenty of wood on this on the shore. Let's put another torch right here. And I got enough wood for one more. Put you back here, I guess. Alright, so now I've got some light around. I'm gonna put like a torch or something over here that we can do. We'll worry about that later. We'll worry about that later. Arr! Okay. So my comfort level is 1 right now. And we can increase the comfort level in the demo so far. In my test game, I was able to raise it to 12. But yeah, you cannot sleep. That is something I don't like about the game. It's minor, but they like kind of force you to just stay up all night. Now, don't get me wrong. There are things that only come out at night, so you do want to explore at night. The undead, you can get undead essence. There are certain plants that only bloom at night. You want them for alchemy. So, all right, I want to build storage. So I'm going to put I'm going to need wood. And I'm going to need nails too. Okay. So I'm going to show you real quick how to get nails. Let's get out of building mode. Inventory. You know what? Let's see. What can we cook up as a meal? I'm going to build another one of these prefab structures somewhere. Don't know where exactly. Probably right next to it. Maybe over here. One will be for armory, general building. The other one will have alchemy, maybe more storage, stuff like that. And for role-playing purposes, I think I'll put a bed in the other one. But I do want storage in here, so we're going to equip our stone axe. We're going to go down here. So any of these deals like here that says shipwreck. Okay. That gave us some, looks like 2 wood. Okay. The other thing this will give you is nails. You definitely want to be tearing up these shipwrecks when you find them. This is kind of like a dinghy. In my mind, you should also get some rope, you know, because you've got some rope there, but it's not that rope is that hard to get. Plant fiber is pretty common. Yeah, I'm going, wait a minute, what's going on here? It's because I got a freaking stone axe. That's why it's taking so long. We need a copper axe. Alright, there's some nails. Ooh, not enough inventory space. Okay, you know what? Now that we got it. Now we got it, by gum. So feathers are now a chemical ingredient and don't know exactly what they'll be used for. This is a cooking ingredient to help make your food better. I haven't used this, but I think it's used for for lanterns. Hey, the sun's rising. Okay. How many nails do I have? I only have 2. I needed 5. Hold on a second. Okay. Man, this game is so much fun. I got some nails miss. And yes, I do want to get. I do want to mine copper because I want to upgrade this copper stuff as soon as possible. We got some more nails. Well, I see those big giant crabs haven't left yet. It's gonna be risky. I think we'll be all right though. They are level 3. They are not tough. But a lot of things, if you don't aggro them, they'll kind of leave you alone. I kind of like that aspect in the game. So, we are not going to deal with them for now. We are going to pick up another log here. And a dodo came down to the boat, to the water. How nice. How nice. Mr. Dodo. Alright. So build. And then we want a storage box. I'm going to build a chest later on for artifacts that are like treasures. I'm going to build this as just a general kind of a storage deal. I'm going to open. For now, we're going to put this in here. Any other building stuff that I want? Okay. You know, for now we can sort later. We can put everything in here. We need to empty out the like I said, I don't know if you can scrap these. I'd love it if you could somehow. Even if you only got like one coarse fiber thingy back. Alright, I don't need my pistol. So we'll put you over here. I'm gonna leave my axe just in case I need it. I think I will, but we'll keep the sword for our armor. Although the axe is good for, as you see, it's got 100 attack. All these have 100 attack. Well, this has 90. Actually, the axe is a little bit better. Okay. But we'll do the mine in the next episode. Hope you like this. This game is a ton of fun. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and a comment in the deal. And as always, we will see you in the next video. Have a good one.